Alright, so 45 seconds to respond to a question, 30-second rebuttals, only one rebuttal per question. Sounds good? Alright, first question, go for it.
What motivated you to run for this position?
Any of you want to go first?
So I ran for this position because I've always taken a leadership role, and I believe that taking this leadership role as president is the best way that I can help my community. I've talked to so many new people here, and I'm very outgoing. I meet new people all the time, and I'm very excited to meet like every single freshman here.
I took this position because I'm quite the extrovert. I love to reach out, and I really do love the idea of leadership and not only bring my own ideas, but taking the ideas of other students. I love to reach out and form different groups and was part of an assortment of different clubs, also athletics and music. And so I do feel like I can kind of extend myself to different groups of people and kind of bring in others' ideas as well.
The reason I ran for a freshman class president was growing up, I was the one soul who never had a voice, and never had a say in what happened or what happened to me. And coming to NJIT was a huge reason of why I wanted every freshman to have a voice through me. I wanted to create a community, not only where we all stand together, but everyone can succeed as a whole, helping each other.
How do you plan to help your class make the transition?
Well, I've already experienced and have a lot of knowledge prior to this because I have relatives in NJIT, and I hear all the stories that they've done. Therefore, I'm taking the knowledge that I have from my previous family who's gone here to implement that into here. My main focus is going to be in stress relief because I know stress can break people down. I've seen people drop out of this school because it was just overwhelming. Therefore, I plan on planning activities and a lot of bonding things that the class can get together. Therefore, everyone can stick together and not stress out.
As someone who is from out of state, especially so far away in California, I did think that I needed to build kind of a strong community or family around me just to have people to, lean on to and study with. And I think that's a big part of what I want to build here with computers and people who do live on campus. And I've met so many people. I've been here for a month now because of soccer, and I just think that when you kind of come together and build something and you lean on each other, it's a new step in life. It's a great experience as a freshman. Like, we're adults now. We're stepping into something new. And I think that's super exciting. And as you said about stress relief, that's something I want to kind of obtain and use as a goal.
The greatest transition, I believe, as an incoming freshman was from friends and peers. I didn't have any family that went to NJIT, and I'm not even from New Jersey. I'm a Canadian. And so coming here is a huge change for me. But actually, I believe that the greatest resource we have is upperclassmen. Upperclassmen have been through this, they know what's happening, but the greatest lack is that we don't actually talk to upperclassmen because we're afraid. And I want to create an event where upperclassmen or freshmen are joined together and they communicate, there's advice, there's leadership roles, they tell you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing for your major, for your life, for choices, for friends. I believe upperclassmen are key to success because they have knowledge. And coming in as a freshman without knowledge, that's the one thing we should be seeking.
Awesome. Now we're going to open it up to the entire audience. Keep your questions appropriate. Additionally, you can ask a person specifically, or you can have everyone answer the question. So it's really up to you guys. Anyone have questions?
Let's go to Helen. What do you think is the best idea in terms of bringing commuters and residents together on campus?
Best idea, what I believe, for commuters and residents, because I understand there's a gap. Commuters have to go home, residents stay on campus. It's hard for communication, but I believe the best idea would have a week-long or weekend event where commuters and residents stay together and you're mingled in a group of people where you don't even know, but it's creating a lifelong bond. And you also understand two different perspectives where you're a resident associate, but you're also living the life of community. You're seeing it through their eyes, and every step of knowledge is one step forward.
Do they have a budget for like to be fundraising?
It depends. It's usually based on a budget. The center has a pretty large budget that we can use to allocate for events. We generally don't do fundraisers unless it's for a specific charity.
So just for anybody, so if any of you guys actually get to position, do you plan on like elevating yourself even higher in the Senate and try to run for any of the other positions? You're going to continue going to run for president each year?
Yes, all 4 years. That's the best way you make a change. You set a plan, you make a plan, you put it into motion, and once you get yourself started up, you make even bigger plans, everyone knows you, and then it's easier to make stuff happen that way.
I think, I mean, as of now, I am focusing on this position, but I do want to continue to put myself out there as a student. I definitely want to, no matter what, be part of clubs, student senate. It's like, I think it's a great way of life. I really enjoy this kind of social aspect and way to reach out to other students.
To answer your question, yes and no. I would totally love to run again next 4 years. I think it's an awesome position. I think it's a great way to help people. But I also believe that as someone who believes in change, that there's someone else who thinks they're better for this position, and they do beat me, I'd be happy to lose.
All right, one last question for the audience. Anyone? Going once? Twice?
It could be any animal. It could be a lion. I would be a penguin. Penguins are fluffy and cute, and they just waddle around.
I would be a cheetah. Often people like call me a cheetah because I would say my biggest athletic strength is my speed, and I am African. So, yes, Nigerian. So, yeah, cheetah.
If I had to choose an animal, I think I'd be the butterfly. And it sounds weird because, it's such a small creature, but if any of you guys know about the butterfly effect, it's where something so small can make a change as a hurricane. So I believe that me as a person, one person can make a change for NJIT.
All right, thank you. So, have a seat.